All right, Bobo. So you wanted to do some skeet?
Skeet, sure.
Let's skeet it up. This is a pretty low-tech game.
I would
Or,
imagine. It seems like it's just going to be sort of a duck hunt thing.
yep. And again, it wants me to fire left-handed. What the hell, game? Let's go ahead and switch
Can
this.
you not change that?
Well, I can. I just did. I just switched my hands. Also, that's upside down for whatever reason. Oh well. Actually, could I? Toggle controls? Oh, I see. It turns them off and on. That'll work. But yes, we have multiple shotguns here. We have a over-under. We have a side-by-side. Whoops, there's my wall. That we can reload.
Zerf seems to think maybe you're just picking up your controllers backwards.
It could be that. I mean, if I go out here, yeah, it does look like they're the way they're supposed to be now. So Zerf may in fact be right. So we have skeet mode. We have the game has gone away mode. We have trap mode. And
Oh, is that new type of music that everybody's so hot about?
Oh yeah, you betcha. We'll start
If
off
only
with
if only I knew what it actually sounded like, so I could attempt to emulate it instead of just saying, "Hey, it's that new music people are talking about." I barely know what dubstep sounds like now. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It just has a shit ton of bass. That's what Zevi likes to listen to is the dubstep.
All right.
All right, so we'll start off with some quick shooting, or some quick targets. Aim at the ground. Okay.
Quick, aim at the ground. Oh. Gun safety in VR. Point away from things. That's gun safety everywhere, guys. Come on. Honestly, I would appreciate if the game did encourage you to practice gun safety while you were in virtual reality. It just is a good habit to form. In case any of you are inspired by... You know, these targets seem awfully close to you. And
They are.
aimed in sort of the wrong way.
That was pretty good. I can still go faster, but now I'm warmed up. Let's go ahead and switch to our over-under. And we'll go to... Whoops. First I have to load it so I can switch menus. We'll go skeet mode first.
So, also, instead of in that last mode, I guess instead of having a sight along the barrel of your gun, you had a timer along the barrel of your gun.
Of course, because that's what everyone aims with, right? Right.
Oh yeah, I just need to know how fast I'm shooting.
All right, so this is just like regular skeet here. We pull, I guess, the touchpad we actually press.
Pull. Pull.
See how well I can do here. Pretty good.
Pull.
So there are a number of VR games that are being developed by indie developers right now. I guess the big uns aren't really getting involved in this until they see more market penetration.
I guess Ubisoft is making 2 games, but they're nothing really that special. We're not getting like a Watch Dogs or a Splinter Cell or anything like that. They're just this kind of scale of game.
Pull.
You know, honestly, it would be a pipe dream because I know, well, for one, they're too busy making erotic pachinko machines. But I mean, Metal Gear Solid already has VR missions. It's right in the name. They could just do some of those old-fashioned gray square lands with genome soldiers and have you go hunt them down.
Of course. I suck ass at video games. Let's try this again.
Pull.
There we go.
Pull.
Now, I wasn't getting a real close look at the controllers. Is there a basic D-pad on either of them?
Nope. You just have the touchpad, but you can...
I suppose you could set that up for movement. Just like, move towards any of the corners and control your walking.
This is a lot like real skeet shooting, but there's no kick, of course.
Pull.
Yes.
Although, this thing, I think, is firing 410, looking at the size of the...
Pull.
the cartridges. And man, hit nothing there. Yeah, they're like tiny little baby cartridges.
Pull.
Bah. There we go.
I think I may see what Small Walls Walrus is trying to get happen here, but he wants to know if you know. Did you know that they modeled the inside of the gun's barrel?
Let's see. It looks like there is modeled. It is just a long tube.
Made you look.
I made sure it was unloaded before I looked at it. Gun safety. In fact, I would have had it broken too, but unfortunately physics doesn't work that way.
Pull.
Oh, come on. You're breaking my balls here, game. Maybe my lack of skill is breaking my balls.
Pull.
There we go. Not that great, but there you go. And I did it with the over-under. Let's switch over to this and do some trap. I'm not sure if I'm using the right gun for either of these, by the way. I'm not an avid trap or skeet shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this isn't really the right gun. You'll see why in just a moment.
Police Quest is most unamused at your investigation of the gun.
Damn it, sir.
Oh, Novia was noticing that one.
Oh.
I think Zerf may or may not be around. I thought this was Zerf's evening to record Super Shell Monster Story, but maybe I missed out. Maybe I got all my schedules wrong.
Oh no, UFOs!
UFOs! Do they make the nostalgic Nintendo boop sound, or...
They sound like Wii U, Wii U, Wii U kind of sound.
Okay.
This is so intense, since I have to reload every 2 shots with this side-by-side.
Ah, there's Zerf. He says that you weren't practicing gun safety, so now he's dead.
Of course, that's how it works. Oh, I can't kill the pig. Dang it.
Wait, it just throws up achievement windows in front of you?
Oh yeah, you betcha. At least in this game.
Like how VR is so like the whole idea of VR is about, you know, just almost an obsessive level of immersion as much as possible, and then boop, achievement unlocked.
Just like in real life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do another one with the pump, as it's probably the best gun for this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Silly me.
So that's just throwing all kinds of random shit just all over the place at you, so that if you just happen to throw up the gun and shoot somewhere, it'll probably hit something, whether it's a ping pong ball being flipped up, or a skeet being shot out, or a target coming out, or a UFO flying through somewhere.
Or a plate, yes. Maybe I can... Hey, that's mine to shoot, you bet. Shooting my discs.
Also, I like if you're not looking too carefully at it, the left-handed controller sort of looks like a claw hammer. So you just appear to be whacking back the pump handle on your shotgun with a claw hammer.
That's how we do it where I'm from. Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you type in Bruce Campbell, it'll unlock Ash's infinite shotgun. I don't believe there's a keyboard interface here.
It's true. There is. What you see is what you get.
WYSIWYGs.
Stop the invasion. Oh, come on.
Bomb Zero is enjoying your belt-fed shotgun.
It is pretty awesome that I don't have to fill the tube. That's what I need. A belt-fed shotgun and a briefcase full of unlimited burritos.
This is why the virtual world is eventually going to be where everyone spends their time.
And that's what's in the game. There's supposed to be some kind of hidden dev room, but I don't know where it is. Also, we have some steel targets, some botteroos.
What, where you can shoot the devs?
I don't know what you're doing there. It's an achievement on there. Maybe it's that little target. No.
Stay on target.
Maybe you have to hit these in a specific order or something. Who knows? That looks like a tricycle out there. Remember to keep your shooting range clean. Also, that thing made a noise. Of course it did. Where would the room be? Is it underneath the table? I can check underneath the table, but no, it's not there.
Never check out. Embrace the Silver Surfer.
Really, that would have been the ship. There was like a switch underneath the table that I could toggle. Maybe there is.
No, that's where the silent alarm is.
Yes.
You really should hit that when the aliens start showing up.
Fighter jets come overhead. Maybe if I shoot that up. Oh, wait, this isn't. No wonder I couldn't do it. I accidentally picked up the over-under. Ah! Well, there you go. I figured it out. I guess these are the games they have made. They've made Jeremy's Dance Magic.
Jeremy's Dance Magic. Oh, sorry.
Apparently, Dance Away the Money. Released in 2014. It looks terrible. That's a pretty good model, though, right there. Look at you.
Small Balls Walrus wants a bartender simulator with these assets.
That's really good looking. The textures look really good. He looks like he's covered in felt. Also my wall.
Okay. Bear
Assault.
Bear Assault. You know, Bear Assault looks like oh shit. It's gonna bother Facade. It looks a little like Facade.
That guy has no pictorial definition. Come on, man. You gotta do some push-ups. Looks like some kind of kart racing game, except where you're a guy who's just running. Apparently released in 2015. And then they released Chill Out. What the hell is this? Oh. I broke it. Take us back. Well, none yet. Damn it. Still not done. Right. Yeah, what is this? Chill Out. It looks like just a room with things in it.
It's a frightening model. So, yes, people are now suggesting we need a functioning AI for a bartender simulator so that he can talk out your problems.
Reminds me of a game that Trevimus Prime was playing. I don't know if you're familiar with him. I know Zerf is. He'll know what I'm talking about, probably. James Rossi, he provided the poll. Well, there you go.
So there's the bit of voice acting?
Yes, the one voice acting is James Rossi. Don't forget it.
Holy wow, that's a lot of credits.